Let's make sweet, sweet profit together. Is that your wallet? Or are you just glad to see me? Both, I hope.
Whoa, Mr. Nobby, my man. Nobby. Thank you very much for the 10 gifted, my man. I appreciate that greatly. What a start. What an absolute start. What a great way to start the stream. Thank you very much, my man. My alerts are going to go absolutely bonkers for a few minutes now. Appreciate that, though. Should we give this a little go, shall we? Should we see if this works, shall we? I hope this works.
Is that your wallet? Or are you just glad to see me? Both, I hope.
Alrighty. I don't know why my alerts are in the arse end of nowhere right now. Why are my alerts all the way down there? What's going on?
Let's make sweet, sweet profit together.
Where have they gone? Lost them. Where are they? There they are. I've clearly moved these at some point. Let's put those up there. Thank you once again, Nobby. Appreciate that. Time to play some last Epoch then, or at least let's try. Hopefully, we should be able to give this a bit of a go online, finally. I have an announcement. I'm not playing hardcore. I'm not going to do it. I thought about playing hardcore, and I suddenly realised that that's probably ludicrous of me. There's a couple of reasons why. One, do we have any in-game audio? Why have we not got any in-game audio?
Is that your wallet?
Hang on.
Are you just glad to see me?
Hang on, let's
Both,
try that.
I hope.
There we go, in-game audio, beautiful. Beautiful. Good decision for a first run, you can learn the game without risk. Yeah, you see, there's two parts of it, right? Two parts of it for me. One, I'm new to the game. If it was something like Diablo that I knew inside out, then sure, fine. But I'm new to the game. My first ever playthrough probably shouldn't have the additional stress of hardcore sat on top of it. Secondly, this is a game where I am probably going to likely play some bits on stream, and I'm going to want to play it quite heavily, I suspect, off stream as well, which is a problem, because the last thing I'd want to do is be playing offline on hardcore and then die, and it, you know, that's just a waste of content right there. But if I go hardcore, I'll feel obligated to only play it on stream, which I think is not the best decision. Not the best decision. So we're going to go softcore, but we will go solo self-found. I don't want any criticism of streamer privileges. And there was something else. What was the other and? I don't know what the other and was. And I'm going to do my best to, for the most part, ignore the guide. I'm going to try and just work my way through it at my own leisure. I think learning is better than following a guide. I tend to have the experience that if you follow a guide, you don't learn anywhere near as much as if you figure it out yourself. It might take you longer to figure it out yourself, but you're better off for it, I think. So this dude, I suppose he's hardcore for now. I don't suppose it really matters, does it? Does it really matter? It doesn't really matter if it's hardcore. If he dies, it goes into softcore, or does it get booted into legacy? Or should I be making a new character? We should be making a new character. Let's make a new one. Let's make a new one. Mostly be lurking, eating and drinking, but shout if you need clarification on anything. I appreciate it, my man. Thank you very much. Big shout out for the gifteds. Thank you. It's level 4, do a new tune. Takes 2 minutes to get there again. Yeah, exactly. It does mean I might not get my character name, though. We'll just go Manthe, it's fine. Manthius, all the same. Drops are on as well, by the way. I should probably put that in the stream title and make that more apparent, shouldn't I? Game mode normal, solo account found, solo character found. I think that's the one we want, isn't it? Oh, don't use that exclamation mark drops. That's going to be telling you something totally wrong. I need to change that. Drops are on. I need to change the command. Is Streamlabs not here? Is that why that's not working? Or maybe I turned it off. Oh yeah, I turned it off. Let me edit. Watch 1 hour to earn, what is it called? What's the drop thing called? Yeah, I've turned that one off, don't you worry. What's the, hang on. I'll also take a Warcraft picnic set if it's on offer. I don't think it is anymore. Last Epoch drops. I'd like to give the link as well if I can. What is it? Mantle of Professor or something, isn't it? Working on the fly. And let's give the link twitch.lastepoch.com to peoples. Right. Let's give that a quick test, Rooney. Is it drop or drops? Did I put it? I put it as drop. There we go. Pin the comment and all. Pinned. Okay, we're good. Now, I was a little late to start the stream today, and I hadn't eaten dessert yet. I have the filthiest chocolate eclair. Yes. Outrageous behaviour. Oh, that's good. That's absolutely filthy. Doggo's absolutely wonderful. Thank you very much for asking. All fine. Just some basic shots. It was fine. Have you seen the Van Wilder film, Never Eating an Eclair Again? I haven't. Don't tell me I'm eating an eclair. And what better to go with an eclair than this noise? You ready? Best noise ever. A-tier ASMR here on the Mantheus channel tonight. Alrighty. Welcome, Italy. I'll stop slobbering down the mic now. Let's actually play some video games, shall we? Normal. Solo character found. Let's go. Let's hope things are working. There was a thread, actually. I wonder if they've updated the thread.
In the beginning, there was darkness.
In the beginning, there was Jack.
Only terror, myself, and the void. I was content with nothing. She dreamt of light, of life, of humanity. We disagreed. And yet, in
transition times seem to be the only problem for them right now.
Majasa of the desert.
Let's get rid of the Zygote.
Largon of the sea.
Good shout.
Rai of the endless skies. And Hierot of the frozen tundra.
Took nearly 5 minutes to get into a new zone. Okay. Well, let's hope it's not too bad.
Without her, there was conflict. Then wars.
65 stream streak.
It was Rai who sought to outshine
that is
the
impressive.
sun that would pull the world into his flame. Caught within Rai's gaze were the keepers.
We heard the story yesterday.
And order sworn
apparently
to
you can't skip the story. Hang on, Zygote, go away. We just turned you off. How did you come back on again?
They were joined by someone unexpected.
Go.
A traveler.
Oh, we can skip it. Okay. Oh my god, I smashed escape like 5 times whilst still in OBS. I really hope I didn't break anything. Do we have game sound? We haven't muted anything stupid or deleted anything stupid. No, I think we're fine. I think we're good. Loading. Thinking about it. This is another reason to not do hardcore, by the way. If there's instability in the servers, hardcore, just no. Because there's nothing worse than dying to like a disconnect or a lag or something like that. That's just not fun for anybody. It can be some funny streamer content when I die to something stupid, but not something out of my control. Nobody wants that. Maybe this is the maybe this is our life though today. Maybe this is what we're destined for. I suspect that they've just been hammered with way more load on their servers than they expected. Is there maybe... Should we have a little bit of a look on Steam? See what it's saying on Steam. Can we see Steam stats? Where's the concurrent? 30 million players peak today. 23 million online. I don't want to see top selling live charts. No surprise, last Epoch is up there. How do we see global? Last Epoch smashing it. Helldivers 2 on top. Most played by current players. Peak today 166,000. 150 current. Probably be it would be double that, right? Sounds like it'd be double that if you could actually get in the damn game. Probably way more than double that. I don't think it's Pal World level, because it's a touch more niche, but yeah, 30 million. Not that's just people playing on Steam, just like on everything. By the way, not just.
I can still feel the restless spirits of my family. The Temple of Eterra will have my answers.
Health potions, yeah. See, I already feel 100% more confident playing, even after just one evening of like fiddling around.
Traveler, our Heoborian allies informed as keepers he wishes to destroy
well
us and steal Eterra's legacy.
Give me the quest.
We can't let that happen.
If I don't stand in front of a phoenix for starters, if I do my best to avoid like guides and stuff, the likelihood is I will do more in terms of trying out all the different skills and that sort of stuff. What's the doggo called again? It's just called Primal Wolf this time. I have no idea how I managed for it to be called Spot last time. I actually don't know how that's a thing. I don't know how I managed to get it to be called Spot. Well, I didn't name it Spot. So I don't know what's going on there. Apparently teleporting to camp whilst transitioning works. Anything that works is a bonus. Not standing in front of that thing is also a bonus. Ow! Stupid phoenix. Heal me up. Wow, crossover event, pets cosplay, maybe. It makes sense. I genuinely have no idea how it ended up being called Spot. Oh, I was just thinking. Do we have our loot filters on for this? No filter. Beastmaster leveling filter, please. Not that filters are essential, but... When do we get leap? Feel slow. Feel slow until we get leap. Oh. Oh, it's this bit. Oh! Oh! Thinking about it. Thinking about it. I wonder how much of it runs server side and how much of it runs locally. Because if it's only transitions from one zone to another that's causing people a lot of lag, but once you're in it, it seems fine. I'm wondering that, like, if that sort of gives me the impression an awful lot of the game is actually ran client side. Which is still a little worrying. Because one of the reasons you have these online only games is so that most of it actually runs on a server. And it prevents shenanigans, especially when you've got leaderboards and stuff. Level 3, moving up in the world. Legitimately nearly dying though.
When you arrived, was there... It was my mistake. They were caught. I can handle ospreys. I told... What good? Are you also here for the good? Name's Grail. I wonder. Come, let me watch you fight.
As well. Hoppity skippity.
Smoke.
Should we explore or should we just push on? Let's do a bit of exploring. The only downside I think that Last Epoch will have with these server issues is that some people are just not very forgiving with server issues, and it can have a real adverse effect on like early reviews. Not that reviews really make all that difference, because public perception usually means more than reviews, but
And for what?
the chances are if somebody's going to play this, it's because they've either seen somebody else playing it or it's been recommended to them. So I never really know how much weight Steam reviews really hold, but it's a metric all the same. Server issues at launch have been a real shame. Will probably put some people buying the game, put it off, yeah. Cool game by a small team of ARPG fans with limited resources. Love the early access through the campaign and well into endgame stuff. Deserves a good chance. I'm quite sure it will. There is seemingly quite a dedicated fan base around this sort of style of game. So if the game is good, something as silly as little server issues isn't going to put people off. It will just sort of, you know, it may not sell as well to the more casual market in the next few days, which is a bit of a shame. I love the range on Leap though. You go miles with it. You literally clear the whole screen. cooking me. Cooking me like a turkey. I saw some people yesterday, once I finished my stream, I took 10-20 minutes to have a little poke about, see what people were doing. Like, I logged on, like, after my stream yesterday, I went and checked out what Crip was doing, Criparian, because he sort of pumps in these games, he's got a knack for his Diablo past. And admittedly, he was playing, like, offline, but he was still flipping, like, level 45 or something. And I logged on earlier today and it was like nearly level 90. Lord of mercy.
Well done.
Some people really know how to pump.
I'll see you ahead.
The keepers they're not guarding the ruins. They're traveling between them.
Right, are we going to be able to get in? Just thinking about it. Also with cycles, they will hopefully learn from launch and upgrade for it to be a better experience for all. Well, apparently, I think somebody said that they'd tested for 40,000 players, and it turned out that it was like 4 times that amount playing currently, with probably double that amount trying to play. So it's maybe even they did not quite expect what they got. Right, so let's try and remember how we do this. We're clearly going to want to put points down here because this increases the damage of our pets. I want to go. We'll switch into a very heavy companion build, pet build. So let's put point in here to begin with. That means there's 1 point connection, so we can unlock this one. Now, strength and health regeneration seems good to have anyway. Do I want any points over here? Increased minion health, 5% per point, plus 10 per point. That means we're going to get that doesn't feel as if that's going to stack particularly well. you found the filters, Nobby, I see. Found the filters, I see. I need to tweak them a little bit, but you found some of the filters. I've got some more to add as well in the next few days. This natural attunement and then wisdom of the wild. This is increasing spell damage and stuff. Spells, totems. All of this sort of path feels very shaman-esque direction. I'm more about beasts and doing beast things. This bottom path, in fairness, is also probably quite druid, like druid-esque. But points down here, I think, is good. This one seems like a bit of a bait. I don't think this really is needed too much. So we'll go down here. We'll get some Hunter's Restoration into here. Maybe a couple of points in Primal Medicine to get Ancient Call. But mostly down here, I reckon. Looks and sounds sensible to me.
Herots offered protection. Prospect. Thus, I propose.
Sounds like the keepers have done a group tied closely with our goddess, Etera. They've been indebted to her.
I should probably actually listen to the campaign.
Even their name is... Well, what do they keep? Do they adhere to another god or just her? It's these mysteries that interest the Osprix. Whatever secrets the keepers hold, I'm sure Rye wants them. Now, we speak to the Keeper Council.
Speak to the council.
Speaking of, I must head there now. Feel free to look around. I'll see you shortly.
Name's Manthe, not shortly. Okay. Let's poke our nose about. Have a little wander. Skill system. I think what we tested yesterday... Can you ever change these, by the way? I'm sure you can change these. As you level up, you unlock 5 specialization slots. Each one can be used to specialize in a skill. Surely you can't be serious. Of course not. I'm Shirley. Yeah. Sirius is over there. I don't know if you can ever change these, but I want to go wolf anyway. I want my wolf to do wolf things. More along the lines, I actually want as many wolves as I can get. Wolves, not wolves. Wolves, as I think there's a V in there somewhere. You can summon wolves up to your maximum number of companions. Up to your companion limit. So we want to get to here. You can have an additional wolf active at once. You can have an additional companion active at once. The extra wolf counts towards your companion limit. So they're the big keystone ones I want to go for. I probably want to go and get this first, and then once we've got this, then spread out this way and get as many wolves as possible. So let's go. Do we want to go the deal more damage route, or do we want to go have more health route? Now, if we were going hardcore, we'd go the more health route. But obviously, of course, a dead wolf is doing 0 damage. We'll go the more damage route. We'll go the more damage route. Wolves do more damage. Good, good, good. So over here,
Hello,
apparently,
traveller.
we can respec our mastery point allocation. Not that we need to do this just yet.
Do not dwell on the regret.
I'm assuming at some point we can change our skills. Remove skill points. Despecialize. Despecializing will move all the skill points and experience from it and allow you to specialize in another skill in its place. The new skill will start at your minimum skill level. This doesn't lend itself very well to testing, but I guess that's kind of the point. I guess that's kind of the point. I am intrigued though. There is curiosity to me about what all the trees are though, because you can't really see the... I suppose you can see the trees without... I like the fact that every one has a skill tree though. That must have been a lot of hard work to build a skill tree for every single ability. That alone must have been very time consuming. We're not going to be able to buy anything. Or can we? Fire resistance, dodge, armor. Probably can't afford any of this anyway. 20 armor, 2 strength, lightning resist. 2 strength right now ain't bad. 2 strength ain't bad. Joink.
Right.
2 strength ain't bad. Melee damage, 2-handed mace, 44% chance to chill. Health on melee, health on kill. Melee fire damage and health on kill. We don't have a helm, lightning resist, health regen per second, increased melee attack speed, lightning resist. 8% minion damage. I like 8% minion damage. Probably shouldn't spend all of my hard-earned at the store straight away, though, should we really? Are we going to go two-handed? I assume we end up going two-handed. I don't know. We won't waste too much for now. Initially feels a clever system to change the skills. There are some penalties for changing too often, but can level them up anyway. Yeah, that's kind of my theory.
Grail was just telling me of your battle. One of two.
You can poke around a little bit.
They're gone. Balthus and I remain. Balthus is busy checking on
We are playing online now. Yeah, this is serious business now. We didn't go hardcore though. I cheaped out. We're not going hardcore, and I didn't go hardcore for a couple of reasons.
Not much,
One,
I'm afraid.
I'm brand new to the game.
We'll discuss it after
Clearly, I'm going to need to do a lot of learning, and in turn will make a lot of mistakes. So hardcore doesn't really lend itself to that playstyle. Two, servers are ropes right now. Servers are on the ropes still. They're going to... I don't want to die to a random disconnect or a lag spike or something like that. That's no fun for anybody. And C, more importantly than anything else, if I restrict myself to playing hardcore for the purpose of the stream, I will then only want to play when I'm on stream. Because there would be nothing worse than playing a hardcore character and dying while off stream. That's just dumb.
You are, and I'm sorry.
So for a few reasons, we're going softcore.
Their secrecy keeps... Grail was just one. They're gone. Balthus, not much. You are, even now. Could you? They can. Sure, I do this. And our alliance is secure. We'll lend our aid to
in a way, I feel as if I've cheaped out a little bit, but I think it's the smarter route. I'm more likely to have more enjoyment with the game if I play it in this manner. But you are solo self-found, so at least you're playing ethically. True. I should probably put it in. I should change my title, shouldn't I? Hang on. Drops are on. Let me change the command to drops. I don't like the fact that it's without the S. Edit drops. Softcore solo self found. Checked the subreddit, so many opinions on bees. Is there... Well, there's some mobs that there's some bees that are killing everybody. I haven't checked the subreddit. I don't know this reference. But I remember in Diablo 3, bees were not fun. Bees are just not fun in general, are they? Bees are just not fun. Referral code spam. Okay. I didn't even know there was a referral code. I'm uneducated in this manner. Can we have two of these? We can have two of these. Grab the shrine. Even after a couple of hours of just playing it last night offline, I feel way more confident. One thing I said yesterday was that it didn't feel as smooth as Diablo, and I couldn't really quantify what I meant by smooth. I can already say that I think that was just kind of like a lack of, you know, play with the game. And not, you know, just being used to the Diablo pace. This is subtly different, but it's absolutely fine. There is some connection issues. I worry it might get worse over the evening. There's a good chance it will get worse because, well, for me, it's nearly 9 PM right now. But that means, let's say in the UK, for example, it's 7, coming up to 7 PM. There's only going to be more and more traffic hitting the servers. There's unlikely to be any less traffic, let's put it that way, for some time. We are absolutely prime time EU now.
As a right and order.
I wonder if the maps... Are the maps the same? Is this map the same as what we saw yesterday? I think it is.
Make sweet, sweet profit together.
Bow Kitty Wow Wow with the Prime. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Good evening to you. I'm just wondering, because if the maps are the same, it's going to be relatively quick and easy to roughly remember where you're going, which will speed up stuff, I imagine. I guess, like, dungeons and stuff might be procedurally generated. Yeah, the campaign map is probably the same. I guess they kind of need to do that, really, don't they? Ow! Ow! Oh, there's a pissing phoenix. Always the goddamn phoenix. Oh, I'm dead. I'm straight dead. I'm getting cooked. I'm getting absolutely cooked. Woo! Spicy meatball. Ah, Bow Kitty's Mrs. Hall. Oh, I see, I see. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. It's the whole Hall household playing last Epoch tonight then. Mrs. Mantis doesn't have much of an interest in games at all. So it's a solo adventure for me. A little bit of Final Fantasy. I really wish I gave Final Fantasy a better go, you know. There's parts of me that know full well I'd have been all over that player housing in Final Fantasy, and I'd have sweated it out to grind as much gil as I possibly could just to have the most biggest, most ridiculous player housing ever. I would have lived in that player housing. But then again, maybe that's just that's because I really wish WoW had the same. Yeah, a bit of WoW blindness, yeah. I wanted to do like MTV Cribs for Final Fantasy. I thought that could be quite fun. Ow! Please this out for a second. This is toasted. Stop slapping me with your bow. I'm decorating mine and his house at the moment. Nobby, you got a man cave in that house. Please tell me you got a man cave. Wear the trousers in at least one house. Jesus. I'm joking, I'm joking. It will be when she's finished. There's a man who knows his place. You got your ex to play WoW, she even farmed the long boy? Hey, let's not go there. Let's not go there. I'm not having somebody's ex with the long boy. And Dum Dum over here doesn't even have it himself. I'm never going to live that down. Let me in. It's thinking about it. Oh, we might be there. Yes. Right, got a few points to spend. I don't want anything in this path, I don't think. This is all spell stuff. I'm not going spell damagey stuff. I don't think. Probably might regret that decision, but that feels very Shaman-esque driven. If I was going hardcore, I'd prioritise putting points and stuff into here, but we're not. I'm not going to go glass cannon. I'll make sure I get resistances and stuff, but I'm not putting points into just straight up health. Health isn't going to make me kill stuff faster, right? So more strength, and if in doubt, more strength. Atira's Blessing. I didn't play with this yesterday. The nearest ally target is healed for 100 health. If the target is one of your minions, then the healing is tripled and the minion is energized for 4 seconds, increasing its size by 20 and damage by 100. Okay, so it's a buff for my pets. That could be useful, but I'm still not sure I'm going to use it. What's better than a surprise monthly evening stream? A surprise monthly evening stream with a cold beer and a Chinese takeaway incoming. Now you're talking. That's good effort, that is. That's good effort. My first playthrough was a Spriggan form. Classed it as a walking sim. Did mega DPS with one button. Just a bit boring to play. Sounds good to me. I live by the theory that if you can kill the whole screen in one button, it doesn't really matter how fast you're going. That just sounds wonderful. We got brain points. We got brain points for our Wolfie Wolf. If I just make a beeline in this direction first, I reckon, and then we can pick up offshoots first, because more wolves is better than increasing damage on wolves, surely. I need a second point in here to be able to go this way, so hey presto. Oh, that was that. Okay, I only had that, sure. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Ow. May I add, with a capital, ow. Have I, like, not got any gear? What's this? Fire resistance, 3 potion slots. Yeah, I need the potion slots. Ooh, hoppity skippity. I should use my turrets, more, not turrets, totems, a little bit more liberally. My wolf seems pretty fine in terms of tanking though, he doesn't seem to have any problems. water regen. What does water regen do? Mana regen and cooldown recovery speed. We hop, we hop, we hop, we hop, we hop. Ow! Don't stand in that. Boom, headshot. Dropped nada! Nothing! Nothing of use. Stupid game. Still quite confused over the gear, not learnt which is good and what to do with random loot. Maybe needs stricter filters. Yeah, I kind of...
what would be the purpose of such a stronghold if it were to have nothing?
I think that's going to be probably the #1 top of the list thing that will be like... You know those videos you get on YouTube? Five things I wish I knew before I started playing Last Epoch. I think getting a loot filter for your class and build is probably up there as one of the best things you should probably do. Because I imagine otherwise, the just sheer quantity of stuff that apparently drops, it will just be overwhelming.
You're here to help! Protect the sun! The drink! Tread carefully.
Don't stand in front of a phoenix. Obviously, there is part of me that says that using a loot filter does mean that you don't learn as much, but I don't know. Then again, at this point, wearing something is better than wearing nothing. So. I'm not going to stand in that. That hurts. Yep, we're going to move out of that. Ah, I've got an itchy hand. Why is my right hand itchy? This is not a time to have an itchy right hand. Ah! Of all the times. Get wrecked. Dot damage, physical resistance, dodge rating. Oh no, that's what I've got equipped. Ah, this is one thing that's really confusing my brain. I don't know if this is a Diablo habit. I always look at the thing on the left as to be the new thing, and I assume the thing on the right is what I've got equipped. It seems to be the other way around in Last Epoch, and it's confusing my brain. I keep looking at the wrong thing. So intelligence, increased melee attack speed and physical resistance. I don't think it makes a blind bit of difference, does it really, that? Doesn't it happen to you that you start sneezing every time you start a video recording for YouTube? Well, yeah. Yeah, or you'll start a coughing fit or something. Yeah, ailments will turn up exactly when you least want them. Every time.
What do you mean here?
We refer to that as Sod's Law.
Well, tell you what. Let's get out of here first.
Whoa, that leap. Love me that leap. Right, always left.
Since the keeper, the third shot is always on the
Oh, hello.
uses multiple vaults.
Boom, boys.
Only we possess the knowledge to open them.
Oh, that's like some big cannon thing. Sheesh. ring? Oh, auto-equipped. What was it? Physical damage, physical resistance, lightning resistance. Hey, that's not bad. A couple of resistances on it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Increased minion damage shard. Yes, please. Minions do all my damage. I am also in the kind of mindset of just pick up everything at the moment. Just purely because I also, even though I am using a loot filter for this, I still don't really know what the hell I'm meant to be wearing and what I'm not meant to be wearing. Anything that does anything to minion damage, I'm all over. I want my wolf, as of now, to do as much damage as possible. And probably, eventually, have as many wolves as possible. And if all goes to plan, turn said wolves into squirrels. Then I'm going to be a happy goblin. Love this league. Oh, did I miss a shrine up there? I did. Boom. Ow! Come on, Deckard Cain, do more damage! Kill stuff! It's not Deckard Cain, but you know. Some habits die hard. Oh! A chest! Come at me. Oh my god. I'm getting a bit reckless. I'm getting a bit reckless. Ow! Ha! Now you see, there should lots of stuff drop from that. None of it that apparently I care about. Something did drop with what 3 affixes on it though. Mana regen, chance to find potions, physical resistance. I mean, I guess. It's more. More is more. More is more. Transfer mats.
Let me ask, for how long must we live like this? No one cared about the shards until recently. Until Raya. For now it's just him. But how much longer until Lagan seeks them out? Majasa, we cannot keep the old ways. The council is scared, but nothing will change.
Was there anything cool there? No. I worry every time we get to a loading screen. Puts me on edge. I have the tendency when I see a loading screen to start pressing buttons as well, and I don't think that's going to help me. But I guess we can try and do skill point business. Now we've got Hunter's Restoration. You have increased health for every 3 seconds. You have increased health, and every 3 seconds your next hit restores health. Which, of itself, doesn't sound incredible, but it leads to Hunter's Emanation. The healing from Hunter's Restoration also applies to your minions, and when you trigger it, your minions gain increased damage. That's what I actually want. Minions doing more damage. So maybe I want a point in here just to unlock this connection, and then when we get here, put a bunch of points in here. But I don't think I really want many points in there. Overly. Is my assumption. We seem to be stuck though. The Northern Road doesn't want to let us in. They've added a button for the shop, have they? What are the cosmetics then? What the hell is that? Guppy? The fucking hell is that? The baby chronoworm? Okay. Who are you? Oh, he's cool. He's very cool. Golden wacky stick. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that spot. Check him out. Oh. God damn. I hate the fact that these cosmetics look cool. Oh my god, okay. Epoch points are not cheap, are they? Damn, that's a 15 euro tiger right there. Sheesh. Okay. That's a 15 euro tiger. All of a sudden it's not quite as cool. Maybe once I've got my 30 bucks worth out of the game in the first place, we'll think about it. If you let me into the Northern Road, I might buy your cosmetics. Should we see if the servers are listening? Let me into the Northern Road and I'll buy some Epoch points. Can't give money away apparently. This might be us, boys and girls. This might be our life. We got to level 7. Escape the vault. I'm trying. What do these buttons do? M for map, I guess. What's this one? Open, close, quests. Oh! Oh! Maybe it was listening. Hey! Maybe it was listening. Right. Oh, Deckard Cain's still with us. I don't remember having him last time. I'm glad he's here, though. My dog's sleepwolfing again.
I'm sure you have questions, but let me first check and make sure the Epoch's safe.
Hmm?
Good.
Oh, he came and swooped up Deckard Cain. That's what it was. I should have paid attention to the story, but I just want to slap things. Added block chance shard and a strength shard. Is strength going to be our main stat, do we reckon? I mean, obviously we're We're pumping it right now. Each point in strength increases your armor by 4% and improves skills that rely on raw strength of you and your companions. Oh, well, yeah, okay. Strength is all about... I'm all about strength then. Vitality is going to give you 6 points of health and 1% poison and necrotic resistance. So poison and necrotic. We got physical, cold, lightning, fire, necrotic, poison, and void. Okay. Reduces damage taken capped at 75%. Enemies penetrate 1% resistance per area level up to 75%. This penetration applies after the resistance cap. So extra resistance above 75 has no effect unless enemies shred your resistance. Resistance can be brought below 0, causing you to take increased damage. Okay. Each point of dexterity adds 4 dodge rating and improves skills that rely on the skillful handling of weapons. Okay, I kind of like that, you know, that it's often games are like, oh yeah, you're stronger, so you hit harder. Whereas strength this time, and like has a subtle dexterity, also is useful for weapon skill and stuff. I like. And then intelligence, 4% ward retention and improves skills that rely on carefully studied magic. Probably not going to be doing too much into intelligence. Strength's going to be our main stat then that I'm going to go for, because it's going to make us and pet do pet things. Oh, am I listed under WoW still? Oh, it shouldn't be. Hang on, let me try and fix that. Last Epoch. Updated. Oh, no, it's kicked it back into World of Warcraft again. Hang on. Hang on. Okay. We should be good now. We should be good. Oh, I hope that hasn't caused havoc with the drops. I mean, it probably has, actually, thinking about it. But welcome in, Leah. Welcome, welcome. Return to Keeper's Camp. Keeper's Camp. Go. Oh, loading screens. Derp. Only 29 ms to the server though. Nice low latency. I'll take that. Shame it seems to be that EU West is the only EU server. I think that was a slight miscalculation as well. Thinking about it. Thinking about it. We've got a wolf point to spend. Can we get this one now? Wolves deal cold damage with attacks and have increased chance to stun enemies. Sure. Do we now want to go Stormborn next, or do we going to go Winterborn? Storm Bolt retaliation, Storm Bolt on hit. Storm Bolt feels like lightning damage. Calls forth a bolt of lightning to strike the area. Lightning spell area scales with attunement. Okay. Each stack of chill reduces attack speed, cast speed, and movement speed. Maybe we go this way. Wolves? What are those? Alaskan squirrels. Yeah, maybe. I like that description. We're going to have to start with wolves initially. There comes a point later where we can swap out our wolves for squirrels. We need a specific helm, apparently, that turns the wolves into squirrels. And more importantly, it gives you twice as many of them. But that's, if we can't load into a new zone, then that's going to be a while off yet. But doing a janky blood rip warlock. Sounds fun though. Sounds good. I was scouting some other streamers yesterday, seeing what people were doing. Obviously, there's a few people doing the Falconer build because that's brand new. They just got a pigeon killing everything in sight, which I think is quite funny. I saw Crip was doing a Necromancer build, and he just had 1,000 skeletons just cleaning the screen for him, which was quite funny. I think the classes are going to be quite fun to have a play with. All of the new Warlock abilities can cast Blood Curse, Blood Rip, so I just suck the blood out of people. Hey, sounds fun. Sounds fun. If leveling to 100 doesn't take ridiculous amounts of time, I'll probably try and play a few different classes and specs just to, you know, get a feel for it. But due to being a Beastmaster hunter in WoW and getting distracted by squirrels every day, it made a lot of sense for me to try and replicate that here. Now, we're not replicating anything though if we can't get places. I would like to be able to get somewhere at least. At least put me on a map where things might spawn that I can kill. Do a level 100 javelin machine gun build. See, some of them sound crazy. I've until about 2 days ago, I'd never looked at anything for last Epoch, so most of everything is new to me right now. Am I going to break the game if I try and portal? Okay, the portal just goes away. Okay, that doesn't work either. The Paladin has a javelin ability. You can change it to be an artillery strike. That sounds pretty cool. I think I looked at the Paladin and very quickly was like, oh, this is a healer. I didn't feel like playing ZDPS healer. But I suspect there's more to it than that. I guess we run rings round the teleport until something happens. Paladin Void Knight is also cool. Oh, that's the spin. Oh, that's the Whirlwind Barb, is it? That's the spin to win. Okay. Is there any updates on the old forum thread? Uh, 6 minutes ago, web matching API in a failed state and causing infinite loads. Working on it. Okay. Okay. For reference, boys and girls, if you want to keep track of what the hell's going on, they're updating on their forum like relatively frequently. Server status thread. I will give you a link to this. Have this open in another tab, and you'll see what's occurring. Most recent server updates might be useful to keep open, just so you know if something is causing this to happen, also known as the game's dead. Well, if it's dead, I can at least have a look at where we're going spell-wise and learn this tree a little bit more. It feels like I want to go down here and pick up pack hunters, because you can have an additional wolf. 2 wolves, definitely better than 1 wolf. +1 to maximum wolves, +1 to maximum companions. 2 is definitely a bigger number than 1 last time I checked, so that sounds quite cool. Once we've got that, I think we probably want to go this way for safety in numbers. You can summon wolves up to your maximum number of companions. I don't know what your companion limit is, but I'm assuming your companion limit is higher than this. You can have an additional wolf, you can have an additional companion. The extra wolf counts towards your companion. Okay, I'm still a bit confused what the difference is between just having a wolf and having a companion. Is one a pet and one a companion? I can't tell. The wolf counts as a companion. You can have a maximum of 2 companions at once by default. Aha. Maximum companions 2. But I want to go get this. Then I probably want to go over this way and get this. Just so we can have more. What's this one? Wolves have a chance to howl on kill. This does not expend Howl's mana cost or put it on cooldown. What's the chance? Oh, 10% per point. So every time a wolf kills something, there's a 10% chance we get a free howl. Well, that sounds tasty. Oh, so companions are permanent minions that don't expire. Oh, okay, so you can summon... Okay, so there's a difference between minions and companions. Okay, I get it now. So that looks quite cool. Which other ones are donated by the... What are these? 6-sided? What's that? Hexagon? No, hex is 5, right? Septagon? No, that's 7. What's the 6-sided shape? Pentagon? No, I don't know. What is it? Pentagon? I think it's pentagon, right? Hexagon? Was I right the first time? I don't know. Hex. Hexadecimal. Oh, I don't know. Either way, this shape that's got 6 sides. Your wolves gain a leap attack to close the gap on distant enemies. Leap attack has a 10-second cooldown. Does each wolf have their own independent 10-second cooldown? Maybe. Pentagon is 6. Pentagon... Okay. So hexagon is 5. I don't know. Whatever. Shapes, right? Octagon's 8. That's all I remember. I remember octagon is 8. Leap attack sounds kind of cool to grab kind of en route. What's this one? Stormcaller Reprisal. Your wolves have a chance to retaliate with Stormbolt when hit and deal more spell damage, multiplicative with other things. Now, oh, hang on. I think my dog's out of water. Give me a second. Let me give the dog some water. My real dog, not my wolf. Are you thirsty, doggo? Are you thirsty? doggo is watered. I don't think I'm going to be going too spell-oriented. So maybe we won't... I mean, it's not going to take too many points to get down there. 2 points in here. Your wolves have more health. 2 points in here and we can pick this up anyway. So it's only going to cost us 3 points to get that regardless. So maybe some storm wolves will be fun. But we'll probably pad out these directions first. Don't seem to be going any direction down. Oh, something happened. Loading screen. Hey, we're in. Nice. How did the doggos get on? Doggos are good. They got their shots. Everything was fine. As you can tell by the long loading screens, we're playing online at the moment, which is still a little bit scuffed, but somebody in chat is like, buy the battle pass, it reduces load times. Sure, okay.
Etera's blessing. Prayers be with you.
Let's get rid of some of this trash. Which one is it, you? I was grabbed by Drake. So obviously doesn't put his schlong in you. Sell this. Sell this. What's this? Sell you. Sash of Embers, that's our old one. Sell you. What about these? Intelligence, get rid of those. Been enjoying my rogue, only level 10 due to server issues, but I like that each skill has its own talent sheet. Found a two-handed unique legendary, which I can't use. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, the individual skill, the talent trees for each individual skills is really quite impressive. I really do wonder how long that took to implement. We don't even have a necklace, so is buying one of these worth just because we don't have anything? Throwing damage and mana regeneration? Yeah, we don't want that. What are you? Physical resistance, armor. We don't have a helm. We do have some crafting materials. What do we have? We have 2 glyphs of hope. We have 1 glyph of chaos. We have health, minion damage, physical resistance, block chance, and strength. Increased minion damage we should probably put on something. Can be applied to a quiver, an offhand, an amulet, a ring, a relic, gloves, or a belt. Is there... Does the oh, okay, is this going to work? This is probably a little bit above my pay grade right now, but I'm thinking that I would suspect that some slots are better to use these on than others, right? So I would imagine something like an amulet, you would get more stats on it. Would you? Or am I making that up? All slots are weighted equally. Should I just forget everything that Diablo 4 taught me? Is that what we're saying? But you can also sacrifice shards to keep increasing the value, okay. Alright, okay. Right, don't need to worry about that just yet. It's fine. Let's mosey on. Return to Keeper's Camp and speak to Keeper Lena. You.
Everything okay? What?
Yep,
that must
good.
be an osprey. What happened to
Somebody stole Deck of Cain.
Their camp is. Are you sure? Your war. Stay safe.
Boom.
Stay alive. and bring Balthus back.
Do we want more points in here? We probably do. More points in here. See, this is only going to proc every 3 seconds, and this is only going to proc. Effect can only proc if you're not full health. Your hits do not include damage over time or minion skills. So it can only proc every 3 seconds. I don't see much value in that. Strength is just better. Give me more strength. Enter the Highlands. That's not even the Highlands. That's good, because we didn't want to go there anyway. Search for the missing keepers in the Highlands. Basically, you forge a prefix, suffix, you get tier 1 through to 5, and you can sacrifice more shards into it to keep boosting it, so you can actually forge the perfect item you want. I see, okay. We had a very small, very short look at crafting yesterday, but not in any detail. Forging potential on the items is then how many times you can craft on it. And so that's where you are then going to use these things, right? No, what? Why are you... 25% chance to have no forging potential cost. You want to use Glyph of Hopes every time, I guess, on a good item. So then you keep your forging potential in it, so you can keep improving it. See, I learn fast when it comes to crafting. The inner goblin in me, inner goblin. Plus, I also happen to have the dev who designed a lot of this system on speed dial, so that will help me. That will help me out, maybe, if I need to ask any fancy questions. Do a dev interview? I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. Let me in. It's not going to let me in. We don't even get like a loading screen thing. It just isn't going to let me go this way. Each time you go to the shop, just scrounge all of the scattering runes. Yeah, a few people have already said that those become really valuable. Just hoover them all up. As of right now, they feel expensive, but I can't imagine they stay expensive for too long. I've not looked at blessings at all. Undiscovered blessings. What have we got here? Pride of Rebellion. Sight of the Outcasts. Curse of Flesh. Flavor of Souls. This means absolutely nothing to me right now, but... seems like a lot of things to find and unlock and do. And here's your here's your Mog system. Haha, look. I got me a pet. No Mog. Totally Mog free. Before too long, we'll have something in here, though. As long as the drops are working. People making progress on the drops, by the way. At least the in-game shop doesn't need unlocking. I mean, they would never make it that difficult. Oh, entering, we're entering. Progressing. Come on, let me in. You get your blessings from completing monoliths at the end. Oh, I see. Right, okay. Monoliths, I'm assuming similar to Greater Rifts. Talk Diablo to me. Not exactly, but, you know, same vein. Best thing about the game is when you pick a mastery, you can still put talent points into the other two. Okay, sounds clever. Greater Rift or like maps from Period. Okay, okay. I'll learn the lingo soon. Progress on 2 mantles is clever. I don't know how you've managed that. It's interesting because the... Oh no, LE61. Let's try again. Entering. The drops aren't listed in the Twitch dashboard, which is odd. Oh, now they are actually. No, I lied, they are now. Thursday. It's Thursday today, isn't it? Oh, there's a different one tomorrow. Mantle of the Prophecy today. And then the green Diaguana tomorrow. To celebrate the 1.0 launch, we're giving away 4 unique faction cosmetics related to the trade and item factions. Okay, so there's a different one tomorrow. What's the requirements about this drop? Mantle of the Prophecy, Green Diaguana, Merchant's Mantle, and the Blue Seer's Orb. Will turn up in the next few days, apparently. Probably won't if we can't get anywhere. There's a lot of endgame to the game already. Dungeons, rifts, evolving maps, etc. Do we think, right? Now, I've got to be careful here. But do we think that early access, when used correctly, benefits the game? And do we think that AAA gaming is suffering due to their need to just absolutely hardcore pump out something brand new every 2 years? Because if AAA games started turning around and doing early access, imagine if they... Or do we think that public perception would be different, right? Because let's say, hypothetically, Diablo 4, when it came out, did not come out to a full launch, but instead was released in early access and was half the price. Would that then have twisted people's opinion? Is it the fact that they launched it when Diablo 4 was clearly not ready? They launched it, and even 3 seasons in, it's an absolute mess. Do you think that if they just gave it to people for $30 and said it's early access, then all of that negative press would have gone down the drain? Admittedly, they would have made half as much money, but they wouldn't have borderline ruined their, reputation on the game. I think some use of early access can be utilized very well. Palworld did not claim it to be a complete game. Palworld came out $30. I still got 100 hours of fun out of Palworld. Factorio was in early access for years, and and was absolutely incredible by the time 1.0 launched, and is probably the best value $20 I think I've ever spent. Factorio's not $20 anymore. They keep putting the price up of it, but fair play to them, they should. I only paid $20 for it though. Satisfactory is another one that did early access very well, and is about to go into its 1.0. This is also seemingly has created itself quite a good audience. So I think that there's definitely right and wrong ways to utilize early access. If you use it as a cash grab, then you're gonna be called a dick, and people will, I hope, call you out on it. But what's this? Okay, there's something here that's... We'll pick it up just because it seems to be broken. What's this? Why have I got a weird... Oh, skill spec unlocked. Okay, we'll have a look at that in a minute. I think the issue is people selling games as a premium AAA, but then it's a buggy early access mess with a battle pass, FOMO, microtransactions, etc. Yeah. People. I don't think people are stupid, you know. People respect the devs more when they are transparent about the game being in early access. I'm ex-Navy, so a little biased, but Skull and Bones is fun. Should really be £30–40 early access, but still. Yeah, so we were talking about Skull and Bones yesterday. The problem they've got is they were funded by the flipping government. The Singapore government paid them $200 million to make the game, so the reality is under normal circumstances the game would either have not been launched or would have been straight up cancelled, but they really had no choice in the matter, which is a terrible situation to put yourselves in, honestly, but you know, companies will do what they need to do to get given $200 million, apparently, wouldn't you? I don't remember this flipping hooning great big thing. Where did he come from? The first quadruple A, yeah. It's just funny. The main crit, I don't doubt that there's the potential for Skull and Bones to be a good game. But the most ridiculous thing for me, more than anything else, is that a 10-year-old game, which Skull and Bones is based on, with half the development time and half the funding, is objectively twice as good. Which makes you wonder, where the hell did 200 million disappear to over a duration of 10 years to produce what feels like half a game? Or appears like half a game. I should be very careful here. I haven't actually played it, but from what I've seen of it, there's not too much to it. Black Flag is you see the side by side comparisons, and you're like, wow, a 10-year-old game is seemingly outdoing it, which is odd. Ooh, a chest. Hello. Oh, that hurt. Can we not do that, please? Increased movement speed. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. The age-old question. Last Epoch or D4? Well, I want to clarify that I actually had a lot of fun with Diablo 4 for about the first 20 or so hours. So I'm... Obviously, there was a honeymoon period with Diablo 4, and there is the potential that there's a honeymoon period with this. But I have trusted opinions who have played Last Epoch for quite some time that there's substantially more to Last Epoch than there is D4, so time will tell before I cast my personal opinion, but these things have got a lot of health, you know. This is quite a big map. This is the biggest map I think I've come across so far. Maybe I just beelined through this yesterday and wasn't really paying attention. Very plausible. That's a dead end. Blizzard always do good cutscenes. I got bored of D4 and the lack of mob density. Yeah, that was a real turn off. In an ARPG where you kind of expect to be hacking and slashing, that's kind of the point. Going into a room and killing 2 mobs, and then going into another room and killing another 2 mobs, got kind of repetitive pretty quickly. Now, I don't mind there not being too... Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't mind there being not too much going on just yet, because I've got no gear and I don't really know what I'm doing, but... Ow! Let's not stand in whatever that is. Why is there 2 of these dudes? This feels like a boss, and it feels like there's 2 of them. Whew! Okay. It's a trap, you're telling me he nearly died. Won't lie, when Path of Exile 2 comes out, D4's probably going to die. I think D4's already in the bin. I said when we first played D4 that I'll give it a year and then I'll go back. And if there's not been any meaningful changes in it. I mean, I look back to the launch of Diablo 3 as an example. The launch of Diablo 3 was not perfect. Not by any means. But it was still hyped and people enjoyed playing it. Even though there was significant problems with D3 when it launched. The problem is with D4 is people are more than happy to not play it. Right? It's not fun enough for people to actually want to play it. Which means they're going to have to do some work. A lot of people considered Diablo 3 to... You know, it took a year or so of Diablo 3 before it actually became worth playing. Once they got rid of the stupid real money auction house and silly things like this. The initial Paragon grind, I remember with Diablo 3, was just outrageous. It was taking players literal weeks to get anywhere close to, like, the top. But it kind of made for a fun... I remember Twitch at the time was fun. Obviously, Criparian was big on Diablo 3 back then. There was that other guy, what was his name I used to watch on Twitch? Oh god, I wish I could remember his name. Moldran. He was a bit of a spaghetti fiend. He was very amusing because he used to get so goddamn angry with the game. I remember him trying to push to Paragon 100. There's too many things around here. But yeah, I honestly think that Diablo 3 took until Reaper of Souls, really, before I think it was what I would consider good. And I would go back and I would play Diablo 3 once every 6 months, probably twice a year, and just pump and blast for a week and then put it down again. And that was even right up until the launch of Diablo 4. And is probably the reason I never really got into Path of Exile. Because I liked the more arcadey approach, honestly. Now with D4 we have Path of Exile and Last Epoch that are going to do the genre proud. Well, we can hope so. We can hope so. Oh, straight in, look. No messing. The thing people don't talk about in Last Epoch, enemies are strong. Yeah, actually from the word go. From the word go, I've had to, like, you know, I'm less than level 10 and I'm already kind of having to quite proactively, like, dodge shit and make sure I don't stand in the fire and, you know, actually play. The first 25 levels of, like, Diablo are just a meme fiesta. I mean, admittedly, I'm not exactly concentrating that hard, but at least I'm having to at least think a little bit. Biggest issue with D4 is the season thing. Do you like it? I've not played a single one of the D4 seasons. Unfortunately, with the launch of the game, put me off playing the seasons. There needs to be way more than just like a seasonal twist for me. There needs to be some core core foundational gameplay loops are missing in Diablo 4. It's going to take more than a couple of seasons to fix that for me personally, but like I said, give it a year, get these core foundations in place. And one thing I will say that Diablo 4 did do well was its combat feels relatively fluid. There was problems with density, there was, you know, everything felt a little slow. But the core foundational, you know, there's aspects of D4 that are solid, right? It's got a good start. It just needs way more. Just needs cooking. They did so, you know, from a business perspective, they did so well with the marketing on D4. In fairness, they pulled the wool over everybody's eyes. That's probably more the issue with it than anything else. The first 25 levels in Diablo 4 were really fun. Quests were well packed in, there was like reasonable density in the zones, but once you got above level 25, it fell apart. It's of no surprise the public betas were only ever up to like level 25. As they clearly knew that themselves. And that, I think, probably put a few people off. You know, we got such a good experience for the first 25 levels in D4, and then all of a sudden, you know, then when we had the full picture, we realised that there wasn't much after that, and it was like, oh, we've been done, we've been out, haven't we? This is why I will reserve judgment on this until we get past the honeymoon phase. Not that I suspect that there is a honeymoon phase with this, but fool me once, you know. But the fact that people have been playing Last Epoch for like years at this point and know that it's good is good enough for me. Ah, no, I can't see! Get me. What's going on? Move! Oops. I'm curious what's the blue ball you're carrying around. I'm curious too. I don't know. It's this thing. It's this thing. I don't know why I've got it. Why I've only got one-handed hatchet. Two-handed spear. Melee lightning damage, increased necrotic damage, health on melee hit. Well, that's 100% better. Let's just put, what do you mean impossible? Dodge, lightning resistance. What's this? Mana attunement, lightning resist, physical resist. No, I'm gonna keep my +2 strength, thanks. Can I equip a shield and a two-handed spear? I guess I probably can't, can I? Yeah, I assumed as much. Movement speed boots. Get in there. Always love some movement speed boots. What are these? Crit strike, critical strike chance. Oh, requires level 15. How have I got an item that requires level 15 already? Sheesh. Uh, 22 armor and 24% increased stun chance. Vitality, fire resist, physical resist. Yoink. What's this? Rejuvenating Jade Ring of Embers. Critical strike chance. 20% increased critical strike chance. That feels good already. Fire resist, dodge rating. Let's give it a go. I'm going to be doing this a lot, aren't I? Playing a game of Tetris over here. Fun fact, you can dual wield. Yeah, I'm aware that I spotted that on my skill tree. There's the ability to dual wield. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if this is me or not. Just press saw. That's not as fun. That's not as fun. I don't know if dual wielding is me or not. You take more damage whilst dual wielding. Can equip axes in offhand. Can equip swords in offhand. I'm not sure if that's me. I guess it might be. But I have to spec into it. We've got 2 points to spend though. Do we want to put any points in here? Your minions deal increased damage, and using a potion also heals your minion for a percentage of the amount it heals. What does that lead on to? Ancient Call. Health per point, increased companion health, companion revival speed. I don't think I'm going to put 12 points in those in total, but 1 point in here. Increased minion damage. Can't argue with increased minion damage by 5% actually, thinking about it. I don't think I feel the need to put too many points over here. But more points in strength. More strength, more win, right? More strength, more win. Remember, you can hover over your abilities to see what stats they scale with. Scaling with minion, companion, strength. It's a good start. Lightning. I'm not going to use Gathering Storm for much longer, I don't think. I don't particularly like it. Physical, melee, area movement, traversal strength, minion, totem, attunement. Okay. Get wrecked, birdie. Get wrecked.
I can still feel the flame searing across me, stealing my wing and my eye. Yet, I saw it. The flames of prophecy revealed that these rats hid a treasure, one far more powerful than anyone could conceive.
These are just lore things, aren't they?
When I present this to Ryan,
not that bothered.
we will finally understand how.
I like that your first abilities you get gives you a taste of each mastery. Yeah, I kind of spotted that. It took me a while to figure it out, but then I very quickly realised that, well, hang on, yeah, you're right. You've got like, which one is it? Hang on. Oh, flipping out, what button was it? So yeah, I very quickly realised that some of these paths are more like Shaman-esque, some of them are more focused on Druid, some of them are more focused on Beastmaster stuff. Now I'm planning on going Beastmaster, that's my plan. Which does make me think that putting so many points in here is maybe not the best idea. I should be putting them in, you know, more beast-related stuff, but, you know, we're learning as we go. We're learning as we go. I should also put something in here, shouldn't I? Swipe is what I did last time, and it seems to make sense. This is an ability I'm using a lot. Let's put swipe in here. The question is where did we want... I figured this out. We want to go this way, I think. Spirit Wolves sounds fun, right? Chance to summon Spirit Wolves. Swipe deals significantly more damage, slows enemies but has a cooldown. 85% more damage, 100% chance to slow, but a 2-second cooldown. Sounds pretty good. Call forth a Spirit Wolf for each Wolf Companion. From each of your summon wolves. Yeah, okay, so that's a win, right? That's double win, because that's if we stack up a bunch of wolves. Yeah, that's cool. The Archmage taught the Acolyte, and the Acolyte caused the end of the world. Okay, that's all we need to know. That's fine. That's it. What's the character name? Can we add you to friends? You absolutely can. I'm currently Manthe. I don't even know how you do that in here. I'm sure you probably have to do that through Steam, actually.
You're here for the Epoch. Reaching me was impressive, but it's mine. Co-member wing.
Right, birdie bird. Let's get you down. Seems to be a bit difficult to hit this time.
The Epoch is ours! Raya!
Ow. Where's he gone?
Raya!
Ow! I was doing so well and he swiped me. Mana fused Dream Catcher of Frost. Health, 8% minion health. Mana, increased physical damage, cold resist. Cool. Mana regen, I don't want that. Physical damage, physical resist. Nah. Nah.
No, get me out of here.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Hello. 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 Oh, it's Deckard Cain again.
I will be there. The Epoch, the power. If Raya were to get his more than that.
Yeah,
now,
cool. Excellent.
which,
Great. Fantastic. Let's go.
speaking of, let's head
How
back.
are you spelling character
I
name?
must reach Lena at once.
Deathless character found. Where are we going? Oh, we're at the summit right now. We need to head back to camp, apparently. Okay. Must be bought. Failed to send request. We'll try again tomorrow. Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll figure all of that out. So there's a hidden league in Last Epoch called Deathless. It's just a little tag you get to tell you if you have or haven't died. Oh, that's quite clever. Okay. Well. Haha. Haha. So far, at least. We got 10 levels in and we haven't died. I'm actually quite impressed with myself. Genuinely quite impressed. Do we stack... The reason I'm stacking strength is because it directly has benefit when we're doing swipey business. That's my main theory here. Oh, what's this? Minimum skill level increased. Dictates how many skill points you start with when you specialise them and how many skill points will be retained when de-leveling. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Strength also is buffing the wolves. Yes. And my Gathering Storm, technically. And my Fury Leap. Just not my totems. What's Tempest Strike then? A melee combo attack that cycles through a cold strike, a physical strike, and a lightning strike that triggers elemental Tempest spells at the same damage type if the strike hits at least one enemy type. Are these ones that do different things? Like, I never like spells like this. This seems far too much like hard work for me. I might test it out, see if it, see how it plays like, but I never like these ones that rotate through different spells. You want to focus on something usually. You can specialise which strike it does. Triggers a Frigid Tempest, which is a cold projectile that pierces through enemies. Tempest Wind, which is a small twister that lasts a short duration. Thunder Tempest, which is an expanding storm of lightning bolts. Yeah, this feels a lot more shaman-y. I'm not going shaman-y. I don't want to do too many spell businesses. Hit things die. Do pet things. That's kind of my theory here. That's my theory. So let's put a point in. Okay, we need 3 more points in you to unlock this. Okay. Boop. Swiperoonie. Have I not put any points in swipe yet? Now I decided I want to go this way, didn't I? I want Claws of the Bear. And I also want this one. Lupine Attunement. But what's this way? Stormclaw. Every 3 seconds your next swipe deals damage in a larger area and has its base converted to lightning. Lightning damage, increased area. Okay. It's just lightning swipe in that direction, isn't it? What's this one? Aspect of the Panther. When you attack with swipe and hit at least one enemy, you gain a stack of Aspect of the Panther. Each stack lasts 4 seconds and grants you more damage. Global damage per stack. 5%. Stacks are not multiplicative with each other, i.e. 2 stacks gives 10% more damage and not 10.25. That's ridiculous. Additive global damage per stack. That's ridiculous. How is that not busted OP? That means you're gonna get 25% more damage. What's this one do? While calling. When you attack with swipe and hit at least one enemy, you have a chance to call forth a spirit wolf. Hello! More spirit wolves. To be fair, Acolyte gets a 50% increased global damage just for free? Okay. Maybe there's more reading up I need to do. I definitely feel like we're going to want to go down in this direction. 3 points in here gives us the ability to put 3 points in Wild Call. Spirit Wolves on hit, 15% per point. So up to 45%. Feline Hunter. While you have Aspect of the Panther, you have increased attack and cast speed. This does not scale with the number of stacks. Aspect of the Panther can have more stacks, and each stack grants you additional melee damage. Maximum Aspect of the Panther stacks +1 per point. So that could put it up to 7. And your global melee damage per stack increases by 1 point. So that's going to take it from being 5 up to 7 times 7 up to 50%. Or 49 to be fair. Sabertooth Endurance. Each stack of Aspect of the Panther lasts longer and grants increased health regen. Oh, how long do the stacks last for? Each stack lasts 4 seconds. While you have Aspect of the Panther, you have additional critical strike multiplier per stack. This bonus is doubled if you're dual wielding. Oh! Oh! Well, there's a sneaky indication that maybe we should spec into dual wield. Possibly, if we plan to go this route. This route feels quite powerful. If I want to go kind of pet build. Pet do pet things. Obviously, I'm swiping, but it should be predominantly making more wolves. How you doing, Slate Rock? Welcome in. Swipe and make wolves, yeah. Bleed. Swipe hits have a chance to cause enemies to bleed. 20% chance per point. Hang on, can you? Does that means you can make swipe guarantee bleed after 5 points? Bleed deals physical damage over time, lasts 3 seconds, and can stack an unlimited number of times. Whew. Swipe has a chance to shred physical resistance on hit. When you attack with swipe and hit at least one enemy, you gain health if you are transformed, or mana if you are not. So that will give us back more mana, presumably. Okay, well we need to go this way first. I want to go this way because it gives us more wolves. Swipe doing more damage. Swipe is just going to do more damage. This is more utility, although global damage. We'll go this way. I don't know if this is the right choice or not. I'm going this way. You have a chance to summon a claw totem when swipe kills an enemy. What's the chance? 10%? Don't like the chance. Another point in here and we'll go down this way. Okay. I'm trying to learn as we go. It's going to be... I apologise for those of you who are not playing like my build. It might not be that important information for you, but even if you then do play this build at some point, it might help you.
Eterra's blessing.
Prayers be with you.
Inform somebody at the keep. Speak with Lena at the keep.
He's back. And it's all thanks to you.
Am I blind or is there no teleporting in the fortress gardens? Should be on the map. Sorry, you wrote that ages ago and I completely missed it. I don't know what you mean.
Quiet since he returned. If you could...
You're back. No, not for I have. Going through the... I feel as though now I apologize.
It's a flowery deck of cane.
I'm sorry to you too.
Boom.
This is what's best for us all. With the Epoch's power, I'll finally be able to...
Oh. Back to the future of the past. Get the DeLorean out. Call the doc. Yesterday, we'll pay more attention to the quests when playing online. You know, you see, I tried so hard. I just want to kill things. Are we going to be stuck on this loading screen? Is this it? Are we done now? Just thinking about it. Thinking about it. Oh, progress. Progress. Chapter 2. Take the shard of the Epoch. Explore your surroundings. Always go backwards before going forwards. Game devs love to hide a sneaky chest in the backwards direction. So this is the ruined era. Still haven't got my head around all these different eras. What's this? Alternate leveling path? This route will bypass many areas but requires access and completion of the Lightless Arbor. As a dungeon. Ooh. Oh, that's a level 22. This is level 17, 14, then 22. So I guess Is this, I guess this is going to be like a, is this like a skip? Replayability skip? That's quite clever if that's the case. You wouldn't normally be able to go up there because you're going to get slapped by this. You're not going to be level 22 yet. This is going to cause you problems. So you're going to have to go the normal route. Ah, clever. I like that. Do you get to skip back over this way, I guess? Seems smart. I've not done the maths, but for reference, during my EA playthrough, I was getting around 20 to 25 skill points to spend in the skill specs. Might be helpful for forward planning your skill upgrades. Oh, okay, so...
What is this
you are going to be somewhat limited on points you can spend, okay. Normally can only get dungeon keys from the end game, so you can use them to go back. Ah, okay, I see. So there's some requirement to get into the dungeons, that makes sense. Keep trying. See, this is going to cause me a problem. I keep trying to pick up health potions, and I forget you can only have so many. Ow! Ooh, the hell? Big and red. Mercurial hide boots of evasion. Why are these big and red? They're not big and red. They're rare. 9% increased movement speed, 20% dodge rating, and fire resistance. Love me some go fasters. Put me some go fasters on. That's clearly my loot filter doing loot filter things, isn't it? Weirdly, I think my favourite ability so far is this leap. It's just silly OP. Fly halfway across the map, land on shit, and then shit dies. It's just fun.
Terra watch over you.
Press the buttons, press the buttons. Oh, was it broken again? Is it busted? Ah, it puts me on edge every time. Every time we get this little loading. I'm just expecting it to go, you have been disconnected. Reddit in AI content licensing deal with Google. What the hell do Reddit care about AI content? Okay, that sounds sus. Sounds hella sus. Oh no, Google using Reddit content to train with. Oh. Oh. Well, I mean, to be, I mean they weren't Google found to just be scraping Reddit for everything anyway. Like, look at Google search results for the last 5 years. Look how highly prioritized Reddit threads are in Google search terms. It's no surprise they're hoovering up. Just running spiders all over their website. I suppose if they make it official, it's less of a thing. Oh, we're not allowed in. Not allowed in, boys and girls. I've been live 2.5 hours and we got 10 levels. Do you have this waypoint unlocked? Fortress Gardens. How do I map? Which area is this? Fortress Gardens. No, I don't. No. I have Fortress Walls. I don't have Fortress Gardens though. Nor do I have Keeper's Vault, even though I've got Northern Road. It's probably broken. Oh no, LE61. Last Epoch 61 strikes again. Okay, I guess we wait. Show the shop whilst waiting. There's some cool things in the shop, you know. I want me a flaming tiger, but I'm not overly fond of paying $10 for a tiger. It's cool though. I can't lie, it's cool. It's actually Spot. It's Spot but on fire. Look at him. Oh god, he's actually cool, isn't he? Spot but on fire. What else we got? Pigeon. Flappy pigeon. Only $5 for the flappy pigeon. It's a big dick shield. Oh, I forgot we're not allowed to use that phrase anymore. It's banned, isn't it? What's this thing? What does it do? That's just your portal. Oh, when you drop a portal down, this becomes your portal. Oh, okay. For $10. Supporter packs? Can they get away with supporter packs nowadays? On the basis that the game's 1.0, it's officially released. I guess you can still sell supporter packs, I suppose. $18.99 gets you 150 Epoch points, a pet, a portal, and a shroud thing. $28.49 for a fire set, Eternal Templar, Eternal Vanquisher. Getting a touch more expensive now. Sucks if you're playing Necromancer. Oh my god, it keeps going. Eternal Legend, pet, portal, back slot, 150 points. So there's no difference realistically other than the actual cosmetics. You get 150 points with each one. You get 15 euros worth of points for each one, whether you spend 50, 40, 28 or 19. Okay. Pre-order editions? I guess these don't deliver anymore, do they? I didn't get the ultimate or the deluxe edition. I don't think we're going to be allowed in, boys and girls. I think we might be stuck. Are we goofed? What's the forum saying? Working on stabilizing the API that was down. Oh, no, hang on. Let's not go down that far. Okay. Still a bit scuffed. Right, well, I'll stand here and try and get in. And I'll take a quick break. I need to pee. I'll be back in 2. Ooh, we got in. We're in. Oh my god. And we're nearly dead.
Yes? Gods be with you.
Oh, no wall. Ding. Find Guardsman Wick and the other trapped guards. Find Grund the Groll farmer and find Elder Mossburn. Okay. seemingly something down there. Sorry, I'm eating a piece of chocolate and I didn't realise when I bought it, it's got flipping lumps in it. Or bits in it, not lumps. Lumps makes it sound like it's bad, like it's gone off or something. It's mint chocolate, but it's got like mint dimey bits in it or something. I don't think I bought the bar I thought I was buying. Chocolate cans lumps? Hopefully not. It's no fun for anybody.
Gods be with you.
I've cleared the path apparently. I don't think I did. I think that's a bit of a white lie. A chest. I'm quite thankful that the gameplay once you're in a zone seems fine. The problem seems to only be getting in said zone. Once you're in, and it seems to be pretty much fine. It's not like a lot of games where they have server issues where you just get lag and it's just unplayable because of the lag. It doesn't seem to be like lag related. Which makes me think that it's not actually like full server load problems. So I don't know what's going on. I'm sure they're figuring it out though. I'm guessing they're smart people. Smarter than me anyway. Maybe it's just any chance we can turn the game sounds down. Combat sounds a little. I have actually got it turned up more than I would normally have a game turned up. That was because that was from yesterday. I wanted to be able to hear it more, but I don't actually need it this loud. That was mostly just while we're trying to figure stuff out. I should have gone up that way, actually. There was a flipping... a shrine up there. Skipping the jump. Oh, what? Hello? Got here then. How are these better than what? Why are these so good? Why are these so good that my loot filter is like you absolutely must have these at all cost? Increased cooldown recovery speed, I guess. I guess that's the selling point of those. Armor, movement speed. Oh, there's 8% native movement speed and 8% increased movement speed on top of those. I didn't even spot the fact that there's two. So that's 16% movement speed on those boots Whereas what I've got equipped right now is 9 and 5, so 14. Oh, okay, so they are actually like a straight up movement speed upgrade. I see, I see. How you doing, Bear? Welcome in, good evening. Welcome, welcome. Can you even craft that movement speed affix higher? I don't know. Let's grab those and let's just see. F. Which ones were they? They were these, right? 8% movement speed, so we can wang them on there. Yeah, these are tier 2 movement speeds, look. And we can upgrade it to tier 3 movement speeds. We press this button, use an increased movement shard affix. Do we wang on a... Let's think about this. Wang on a Glyph of Hope. A Glyph of Hope will mean that there's now 25% chance that it won't use any forging cost. It's going to cost between 1 to 12 forging potential. Should we just press the button? Boom. 11% increased movement speed. Plus 8, 19% increased movement speed. That'll do. That'll do. Yes, wang on. It's a term. It's a term. Those are words that we use. Check with Alt how good of a roll it is. Range 10 to 11. On the boots themselves, between 7 to 9. We got smack bang in the middle. The range is pretty tight. Good pair of boots, then. Good pair of little boots. We can add more stuff to them. We can add more stuff. We could add health, dodge rating, lightning resist, void resist. We could add strength as a prefix. Like strength as a prefix. Put you in there. Can we put... We need a good suffix. Void resist, resist, health, dodge. Dodge is probably quite good, right? Or is it? Nah. Health. More health, less dead. Or should we be saving? Costs 1 to 18 forging potential. 7 forging potential remaining. Crafting outcome minus 9 forging potential. Should we just try? Screw it, let's go, see what happens. Required level 15 to forge. Oh. Oh no, it did it! Oh, it tier 2'd it! Hello, wait. Yeah! Get in! %19% movement speed, 2 extra strength, increased cooldown recovery speed. I'll take it. That'll do. That'll do. Right, where are they gone? Where are they gone? Where are they gone? Oh, they're still in the forge. I see this blew my brain yesterday. The fact that they still stay in the forge. You have to take them out. Boom. Now we fast as fuck, yo. Speedy Gonzalez in the house. Two-handed spear, melee lightning damage, necrotic damage, health on melee hit. Is that better than what we've got? Oh no, that is what we've got equipped. Ah, the new one's on the right. I always think the new one's on the left for some reason. Melee crit strike, increased melee damage, 120% increased stun chance with melee attacks. Hello. Yep. Yep. No, I don't want that. That's pooey. 29% minion health. Increased critical strike chance. Lightning resist. Increased health duration. Yep. Yep. In you go. What's this thing? Shield. Boo. Nobody wants a shield. Stinky shield. Physical damage. Physical resistance. Lightning resists. I think I prefer my strength one. Alright. What kind of filter caught them? Just curious to learn. I'm going to be honest. I don't know how and what the filters are. I downloaded one and it just does its thing. So, is it the ones that have got the red recolor? High value affixes early game was recoloring the item red. High value affix mid campaign. High value affix early campaign. So, the TLDR here is pay great attention anytime a red thing drops. Show all unique set items, show all exalted items. Click to open them to see them. Label exact normal, exalted. Okay. Probably this one, early campaign, right? Affixes, requires 4 affixes. Is it just stuff that turn up with 4 affixes? Advanced options. I'll figure all of this out at some point. This requires a smart person. Open the affixes. So movement. Okay, it's basically saying, yeah, anything that's primalist, spec specific for me, movement on it is what's triggering it by the looks of things. Just 2 things. Movement and primalist. It says 4 selected. Oh, you can expand primalist even further. Oh yeah, look, 3 out of 57. Oh dear Lord, have mercy. Okay. Jesus, I'm glad somebody has done this for me. Level of swipe, level of summon wolf, level of summon thorn totem. System's really complex, looks interesting to tune it yourself. Yeah, well, I think this is going to become way more important when you're like working towards a specific build, because let's not forget one of the biggest problems with Diablo 4. Now, I'm going to go back to Diablo 4 many times, but one of the biggest problems with Diablo 4 is you feel the need to pick up everything, and then you spend 10 minutes looking at everything in your bags and seeing if it's something that you actually need. A loot filter just means that you won't even see the shit that randomly drops that you don't care about. And it looks like this has been really well put together already. This looks as if it's very smartly done. It looks like, yeah, it looks like you can do some very, very clever stuff, or you can just have it real simple, I reckon. Mine just hides all the shit I can't or don't want. Yeah, that's probably a good start. But I've got two, right? I've got a Beastmaster leveling one, and my Squirrel build, which is what I plan to build into at endgame. I got these just off, what was it? Maxwell.gg. All of their builds seem to come with a filter as well, which is handy. Anyway, let's kill things, let's move on. Problem is I don't know what I want. Yeah, exactly. This is why I was kind of partly trusting somebody that did. It maybe doesn't teach me quite as much, but it should make the first pass. What's a rune of ascendance, for example? At least I kind of roughly know anything that's being told for me to pick up right now. I should pay attention to it and work out why it's good for me. Or why it could be good for me. Oh yeah, there's a quest in there. Best thing about last Epoch, you can respec whenever you want. Just not what mastery you choose. Well, I've not chose my mastery yet, so... But I know which direction I'm going in. Oh, you're a big dude. Big stinky worm.
What brings you here? Terra's grace be with you.
Where are we going now? Can we get through there, do we reckon? Or is it going to be one of those funky little dead ends? What's it this way? Rune of Ascendant changes an item into a unique version of it. Oh, okay. Is that also presumably why that item was so important for me to pick up as well? Rune of Ascendance. Change an item into a unique or set item of the same type. Using this on a silver ring could turn it into any unique ring, including ones that are not silver rings. However, it cannot turn it into a helmet. Okay. I sense this is rare enough that I should figure out what to use that on before I just randomly use it. Oh, it went in crafting materials anyway. Okay. We'll come back this way in a minute. Let's finish this quest. Luckily, stash space is cheap. And borderline infinite, from what I've been led to believe. Not exactly, but close enough to. Please let me cross this hill. Flaming short spear. Oh, you came back to life, son of a bitch. Save it to re-roll for a squirrel helm. That sounds like a plan. That sounds almost sensible.
Farewell.
Okay. When we next get to a safe-ish spot. Oh, this looks safe enough. Let's check skills out real quick. 4 unspent points. Lord have mercy. How did I get 4 points out of nowhere? Minions do more damage. How is minions do more damage ever not a good thing? Well, we want 1 in here for the strength. Just because. 1 in here because we've just unlocked it. Increases melee damage by 5% per point. Melee damage leached as health, 0.5% per point. Minion increased melee damage by 5% and melee damage leech. Okay, so both me and my pets are going to do life on hit. Yes, please. Now, I'm going to go Beastmaster, so I should probably mostly prioritize my minions, my pets doing pet things, right? That's probably a terrible idea, but pet do pet things. Pet do pet things. Let's put points in here. I like pet do pet things. How many we got? That's it, right. So pet's now doing 15% damage. And there's a cheeky bit of lifesteal on the go. Okay. Why did I put a point in here? Oh, because I need 1 point in here when we get here. Increased minion damage granted 11% per point. Is that per point in this? Healing from your Hunter's Restoration also applies to your minions, and when you trigger Hunter's Restoration, your minions gain increased damage for 3 seconds. Oh, and during that 3 seconds, they'll gain 11% per point. Okay. Yeah, also unlocked Warcry. I didn't actually test this, did I? But it's a stinky heal. I don't care for a heal. It does enrage my minion for 4 seconds, though. Increasing their damage, making me think I probably should have used this, actually, instead of, what's this? Gathering Storm? I don't care about this. What's Warcry? Unleash a mighty roar that knocks back nearby enemies and stuns them for 1.5 seconds. Just a knockback. Stun could be helpful. Well, maybe let's... I don't care about Gathering Storm, so let me test these out for a little while. Let me test this, see how this feels. We got a point in Wolf Business. We need a 3rd point over here. Then we can go either Winterborn or Stormborn. Not decided. Where were we going with Swipe? We were going towards this, weren't we? 2 points in there. Swipe deals more damage. 6% per point, plus 18% area. Happy. 2nd point in there. 1 more point in here, then we get Claws of the Bear. Then we can get Lupine Attunement. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 more points. Okay, that's going to be a while. Okay. Getting there. Slow and steady wins the race. I'm learning at the same time. My inventory is full of rubbish that I should pay some attention to. Or delete. worry about that in a minute. Sorry, you probably are thinking that I learn slower than the average Joe, and that's probably true. But at the same time, once I've learnt it, it's all good. And I learn better this way. Slow and steady wins the race. So what did this do? The nearest allied target is healed. My pet didn't seem to do anything. Oh! We actually have to target him as well. Oh, that's going to make it more difficult to use. It's not just a button I press. No sorry's only fun. True. No fun police around here. Go, Wolf, go! Look at him go. Absolute savage. I still feel as if my swipe is doing most of the damage though. For now at least. For now. Ooh, a cheeky chest. Hello. Hello. Alchemist Sash of Frost. I don't want that. Oh, 4 potion slots. Do we want to sack off some chances to do we want to sack off some stats for more potion slots? 4 potion slots might be handy for me. We'll risk it.
Come off me. Only a little longer. You there, help me.
I kind of feel like I'm just spamming buttons now. Where's he off to? It's really difficult to actually get this targeted exactly on my pet as well. Because I'm going to be honest, half the time I can't even see where my pet is. So maybe I'm not so much of a fan of this one.
Keep them off me.
Whoa! What was nearly nuking me then?
Impressive. Go on. I'll be right behind you.
Sheesh. Refuge Axe of the Wounds, melee fire damage, melee physical damage, 36% chance to bleed on hit. Doesn't do as much regular damage though. Oh no, loading screens. I forget about loading screens. Good time to check this out then. Critical strike chance, melee damage. Oh, I was only halfway through reading that. Can't you slow down, servers? Right, I'm going to go by the assumption that the best. Does this Rune of Shattering go into here? It does. Okay. Oh, I haven't even got an amulet equipped. Cold damage, damage over time, increased health regen, physical resistance. I mean, better than nothing, right? Critical strike chance, health regen, dodge rating. 20% crit chance sounds good to me. Physical damage, physical resist, lightning resist. Crit, crit. You want crit, right? Jewelry is always where you get your crit chance. We'll stick with a crit chance. Okay. I need a vendor. I need to sell some stuff. Running out of inventory space. Double time. Passive point, gold, experience. Yoink. Can I sell some stuff real quick? I think pretty much everything in my inventory can just go in the bin.
Yes.
Shift click an item to buy or sell. Oh, I wish there was a sell all button. What? No, that didn't work. Oh, shift right click. Get rid of all this. There we go. There we go. There's inventory management. That probably wasn't smart, but, you know, you live and you learn. Big whacking stick. Melee damage leads to health. Damage over time. 10 health on kill. Yeah. +4 strength. Base stat. Primalist helm. It's dangerous accidentally equipping some trash when selling. Not being careful. Well, that's true. Wolf pelt primalist helm. +4 strength straight up. +4 strength is big. If we
follow your feet.
I want that. I think if we buy this, if we have one of them, right? Hear me out here. Hear me out.
Possible.
Then we wang that in a forge. And we can put more strength on it. Strength on strength. Wang it in there. Exactly. Wang it in. Costs between 1 to 10 forging potential, and we've got 15 forging potential. Stack the strength. Can we wang a suffix on it that we think would be cool? Just more armor. Oh, you can only do one at a time, apparently. Okay. What's this one do? Rune of Shattering. Why would you put that on there? I don't know. I'm not going to press that button yet. I want this one. More strength. Tier 1 strength. Now I want more armor. Boom. We still got 14 forging potential. I've got 2 more affix shards for this. Does this mean if I put... Let's upgrade the affix, it will take it from tier 1 to tier 2? Ah, so it does. Okay. Do it again. Fuck yeah, let's go. I like this crafting system, you know. I'm already a fan of this. It feels like it's something that's worthwhile doing whilst you level up to chip away and, like, you know. It doesn't feel like a crafting system that's so verily weighted on endgame like often they become. So I've got no more of these, so I can't do anything else here. Can we... I mean, I could even bang on some dodge rating. Best part is when you shatter the items, you get back most of the shards that you've invested. That's cool. Have we got any more prefix ones? Vitality. Strength and vitality. 1 to 18 forging potential, only 7 remaining. Ah, I've ran out of all of those. Modifies the outcome of a craft when upgrading an affix. Randomly changes the upgraded affix to a different one that can spawn on that item. It cannot change a prefix into a suffix or vice versa. For example, if you use a fire resistant shard to raise the tier of a fire resistant suffix, the tier would increase like normal, but then it would change into a different affix such as cold resist or increased health. So, in theory, right, hear me out, if we change this to like mana, which I absolutely don't care about, but at the same time have a glyph of chaos on there, it won't give me mana, it will give me something else. Is that what we're saying? Ah, it fucking gave me mana. Okay, okay. I guess it's only a chance for it to do it, right? Or maybe it's only for when upgrading. Hang on. Okay. Well, it gave me mana. Oh well. Well, now I have more mana. If you don't test these things, you don't know, do you? Alright, well, we've made a quite funky little helm out of that, then. Made a funky little helm. Loads more armor, loads more strength, and stupidly more mana, but what are you going to do? Cool. On you go. On you go. I like this crafting system. I'm a fan. I can get behind this, you know. It's going to be loads of room for like tinkering and, you know, it's going to be cool.
I see. We have relied on the... You were brought of now elder. I hope it was we thought every... Please, the gods have long left this world.
4 idle slots, hello.
Their memory will give you
gold
comfort.
Experience, yoink.
Be safe.
What are these? Idol system, equipping idols. Idols will grant your character bonuses when equipped in the dedicated idol container. Okay. Unlocking idol container space. You may unlock additional idol container space by completing main story and side quests. Ah, okay. Giving you some reason to actually do it. Cool. I like. What did we get then? Vital Humble Eterian Idol of Souls. 2 vitality, increase to necrotic, and increase to minion necrotic damage. Now, my minions aren't particularly doing necrotic damage, I don't believe. So, I don't really care. What's this one? 8% freeze rate multiplier and 12% fire resistance. They both sound trashed here, but I should probably stick one of them in here either way, shouldn't I? Well, I mean, I guess 2 vitality. Wait until you find out about woven items. Ooh, I think I've got a lot to learn in this game, haven't I? I think we got a lot to learn. This could be fun. Okay. Right, let's mosey on. Let's mosey on. Oh, hello. What do you fellas want? May I catch your ear for a moment, or if you're feeling lucky, would you like to gamble? What would you think if this ledger of, say, made its way to me? Sure. Trust me, you're doing the right thing. Not just for me, but for everybody who survives this disaster. Would rather not have Ezra on their backs, but me especially.
Stay safe.
Okay. What do you want?
What?
Why do you need a ledger?
Go on then.
They both want the same thing. Find Ezra's ledger. Oh. Wait. Oh, hang on. Oh, do we get to choose who we hand this quest into?
What?
That would be clever.
Bah.
Where's the ledger at then? Ezra's library, this way. Oh, well, let's go that way anyway. Ah, no! I'm in a loading screen again. You definitely want to give it to Ezra. He gives a better unique. They both give something different, but can only turn in one. Oh! Oh, okay. So I was right. You do get to choose who to hand it to. Woven items are items that gain experience each time they level. They can upgrade their stats or add new ones. Ooh. Ooh. This game's already intriguing me. We have a lot to learn. Sounds fun. Right, if we're stuck in a loading screen, we can spend some points over here, I guess. More minion damage. Pet do pet things. Go. Happy. Pet do pet things. Don't we get... Isn't it at level 15 we get to choose our sub-spec? Do we get to choose... I think we do. We must be close to that then. Maelstrom. Surrounds you with a freezing maelstrom that deals cold damage over time to nearby enemies. Can be cast repeatedly to create multiple maelstroms at once. Each maelstrom lasts 7 seconds. Cold damage over time. Okay. Let me try Warcry out for a little bit. I'll try Warcry out for a little bit, then we'll swap in Maelstrom, see how that works. Ah, flipping LE61 again. Today might not be our day. Today might not be our day. Oh dear, it's busted. Okay. Okay. Considering the time, boys and girls, I think I might leave it there for today. This is already like the second stream of the day. We'll be back tomorrow. I think this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. I've got lots to learn in this. Hopefully, you know, I'm not going to try and do big marathon sessions of this at the moment because the servers are clearly a bit scuffed anyway. We'll be back at this tomorrow. Now, I can't guarantee exactly when. I might try and stick to my regular schedule tomorrow. I don't particularly think it's smart of me to do a double stream every day. I'll burn myself out, I think, if I do that. But I'm having fun playing this as and when we can actually get to play it. I'm enjoying figuring stuff out and slowly working through it, which is well, to be honest, half of the fun of these sorts of games. So if you're playing Last Epoch and if you're enjoying, please join me again. Thank you all for joining today. Thank you for the bits, thanks for the follows, thanks for the subs. Especially thank you to Nobby for the big gifted sub train earlier. Appreciate that massively. Thank you once again. Enjoy the rest of your day, enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll see you all next time. Have a good one. Peace.